Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And my name is Aminuddin, and I'm from One Day Away, and I'm gonna present about polygon. In simple words, a polygon is a plane shape with a straight line. Okay, what is a polygon? Polygon are two-dimensional shape. As you can see this type of polygon, where you can see the 2D image, and this is not a polygon because it has curve, and while this one is not a polygon because it has no fields, not fields. Another information is polygon come from Greek. That means polygon. Poly means many and gon means angle. Okay, so polygon has two dividers. That is mean one is regular and one is irregular. Regular means that uh, uh, a shape or a polygon that has same side of angle is mean regular. Why this irregular? Because this irregular polygon because like this has 90 degrees and this is at this degree. So it's not same, and so we call it irregular. Polygon also have the divider of concave or convex. Convex polygon has no angle pointing inward. More precisely, no internal angle can be more than 180. Means that convex, yeah, means that convex is no internal angle that can be more than 180 degree like this. This is 90. This is not so much from 180. So like this is concave. Concave means that if any internal angle is greater than 180, then the polygon is concave like this. You can see this sides of angle is over the 180. Okay, polygon also divided by simple or complex. This is a simple polygon. This one a pentagon because you can see this has five sides of polygon, and this is a complex polygon. Okay, more example is irregular hexagon, concave, and complex. Okay, now I will tell you and share to you that name of polygon. If it has side of 3, we call it as a triangle. Triangle that its interior angle is 90, while quadrilateral is 4, like the shape of a square. Pentagon has 5 sides with each of angle is 108. Hexagon is 6, and heptagon is 7, octagon is 8, and nonagon is 9, and so forth, so on. So you need to remember this type of polygon with the signs and the name. Okay, next is, okay, you can make this using this method or like this. When size is more than 20, so we call it isosceles. One side is plus 1, we call it anagon. Okay, now this is so much complex, so I will go through the question. So this is question 1. Okay, like this. Okay, let me together answer this question. Question 1. What do we call a side of polygon? So as you can see this table, you can see this 6 sides of polygon is named hexagon. So the answer is, yeah, you got it right. So a side of polygon is a hexagon, so which means 6 angle. Okay, we move on to the question 5. We take it more higher level. So this is question 5. Okay, this is a calculation of polygon. As you can see, the diagram shows two adjacent sides of a regular polygon. What is the name of polygon? Okay, we can see as we learned before, the diagram shows two adjacent sides of a regular polygon is 135. So we go to this table and we search for 135. 135 is for the octagon because it has 8 sides and this is the angle. So we know we yes, so that is right because the interior angle is 135, so the exterior angle is 180 minus 135, so we got 45 degrees. So if the total of interior angle is 360, so it's an 8-sided polygon or octagon. I think that's all.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shahrom Badrihisyam dari Baharom, and I'm from class 1B. Okay, today I would like to tell you guys about triangles. Well, what you guys know about triangle? Well, triangle is a shape that has three sides and three angles. The angle of the triangles is always equals to 180 degrees. Okay, so we have a few types of triangle: equilateral, isosceles, and scalene. There are three special names given to triangles that tell how many sides or angles are equal. There can be 3, 2, or no equal sides or angles. So if you look at this angle, there is equilateral triangle. It has 3 equal sides, which is 60 degrees, 60 degree, and 60 degree. And it also has equal angles, 60 degree, and equal sides. Okay, so next we move on to the next triangle, that is isosceles triangle. This isosceles triangle has 2 equal sides and 2 equal angles, which means this angles and this angle is equal. This side and this side is equal. Next we move on to the scalene triangle. This scalene triangle, no equal side, no equal angle. This means that this angle, and this angle is not the same, and this side, and this side is also not the same. All in all, the three angles will also add up to 180 degrees. So next, what type of angle? Triangles can also have names that tell you what type of angle is inside. So if you have an acute triangle, that means that all angles are less than 90 degrees. All angles are less than 90 degrees, but the sum of all angles will also add up to 180 degrees. Next, right triangle. Right triangle has a right angle which is 90 degrees. This is the right angle. And next, obtuse triangle. Obtuse triangle has an angle more than 90 degrees. This, as you can see, this angle is more than 90 degrees. And also, all the three triangles will add up to 180 degrees. So, we can combine the names of the triangle. Sometimes a triangle will have two names. For example, right isosceles triangle. This means that this triangle has a right angle. This is right angle, and also two equal angles. This is two equal angles, which is 45 and 45. So you can put the name right isosceles triangle for this triangle. So next, I will teach you how to calculate the perimeter of a triangle. So what is perimeter? The perimeter is the distance around the edge of the triangle, which means that you just has to add up the three sides. As an example, if you see this triangle, so how do you calculate the perimeter of this triangle? So first of all, you identify the length of each side, and then you just add up the three sides. It is as simple as that. 40.6 plus 28.9 and plus 41.5. So you will get 108 unit of the perimeter. So we move on to the next lesson, which is area of the triangle. So how do you calculate the area of the triangle? The area is half of the base times height. Base is this one, and height is this one. Do not mistaken take the height this one or this one because it is simply wrong. This is the height of the triangle. Uh, Height is measured at right angle to the base. Right angle to the base. Okay. So if you want to see clearly, you can see half times base times height. So example, what is the area of this triangle? So how do you calculate the area of this triangle? Okay, as you can see, this is the base of the triangle. We move on, we move back to the equation. Area of triangle equals to half times base times height. So you can see the base is 20 and the height is 12. Okay, so you just put the simply put the value into the equation. So you will get half times 20 times 12 equals to 183. So it's just as simple as that. So another example, how to calculate this triangle. So as you can see, this is the base of the triangle and this is the height of the triangle. So just put the value into the equation and you get 556 and 22. So next, what is the area? Is half of BH. So if you can see, if you put an angle and try a triangle, a triangle, and you add up with another triangle, so it will be a parallelogram, right? This is a parallelogram. If you want to calculate the parallelogram, you have to base times height. So if you want to calculate the half of the parallelogram, you just put half. So half of the parallelogram is a triangle, right? So that is how area of triangle is calculated as half times base times height. So that is all for me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Firdaus. I'm from class 1 BAB2. Today I will present about the right angle triangles. A right angle triangle is a triangle that has a right angle 90 degree in it, like this picture. A little square in the corner tells us there is a right angle triangle. You also put 90 degree, but you don't need to. This right angle triangle is one of the most useful shapes in all of mathematics. It is used in the Pythagoras theorem and sine, cosine, and tangent. Basically, there are two types of right angle triangle. First type is scalene right angle triangle. The characteristic of this scalene right angle triangle is one right angle taken. There are two other unequal angle like this one and no equal side like this one. The another type of right angle triangle is isosceles right angle triangle. The characteristic of this right angle triangle is it has one right angle. Another one, there are two other equal angles always of 45 degree, and there's two equal sides like this one. Next, I will show you another example of scalene right angle triangle. This one is another example of scalene right angle triangle. Why I say this scalene right angle triangle? This is because there is have one right angle and two different angle at the two other side. Okay, next I will prove that angle has a 180 degree. Basically, triangle contains 180 degree. In a triangle like this picture, the three interior angles always add to 180 degrees. A plus B plus C is equal to 180. For example, like this picture. Angle A is 68 degree. Angle B is 41 degree. Angle C is 71 degree. When we add on all of these angles, we can get 180 degree. We also can use the fact to find a missing angle in a triangle. For example, find the missing angle of C. We know that angle of A and B is 38 degree and 85 degree. So we just minus the 180 degree with 38 degree and 85 degree, and we get the angle of C is 57 degree. Okay. We also can get the angle of A at this line and angle B at this line. But the line must be parallel to the base of the triangle. So the angle of A at this and at this is equal because there is Z shape. And the angle of B and at B this also the same because there is Z shape. So you can easily see that as A plus Z plus C plus B plus D does a complete rotation from one side of the straight line to the other or 180. Okay, next I will proceed to example question. First question. Calculate the angle of C. To calculate the angle of missing angle C, we know that total angle of triangle is 180. So we just minus with the given angle 39 degree minus with 66 degree. So we get 75 degree. So the answer is D. Next, I'll proceed to second question. Find the missing angle of C. Okay, what we know the total angle of triangle is 180 degrees. So 180 degree minus with the given angle 56.7 degree minus with 41.2 degree. So we get the angle of C is 82.1 degree. Next question. What is the size of the missing angle C? Okay. What is the type of this angle triangle? Okay. This type of triangle is an isosceles right angle triangle. So the two sides is same. So we just know B is also 39 degree. So just minus is 180 degree minus with 59 minus with 39. So we get the answer is 102 degree. So the answer is C. Next question. What is the size of the missing angle B? This one also the isosceles right angle triangle. So the angle of B and B are the same. So 180 minus with 103.6 degree. So we get 76.4. So this answer is divided by 2. So we get the answer is 58.2. So the answer is D. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Muhammad Salihin bin Kamal and I'm from class 1 BAV2. So now I would like to explain and teach you all about the subtopic Pythagoras theorem. So as you all know, basically this subtopic we have learned it before in our elementary school. So now we would just like to refresh our knowledge on this subtopic. So first thing, the definition of Pythagoras theorem is the longest side of the triangle is called hypotenuse. So the formal definition is in a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So now I would like to explain more briefly on this definition. So there's an example. A 3, 4, 5 triangle has a right angle in it. So as you can see, here is the right angle triangle. So let's check if the areas are the same. So we have this side with 3 and this side with 4. So we just apply the formula 3 squared plus 4 squared equal to 5 squared. When we calculate this, it becomes 25, which is equal to the number of area on this side. So as you can see, it works like magic. So now we will proceed to the application, or how do we use this equation. So as you can see, the equation is pretty simple. It is a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. You can label on your own the side of the triangle, which is a, b, or c. And now you can use the algebra to find any missing value. So now let's look at this example. The first example. So there's a right angle triangle which side 5 and 12, and there is an unknown length for this side, which indicated by C. So we just apply the formula, which is a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. 5. So we just replace the side A with 5, side B with 12, and calculate it in the calculator, and it will equal to 169. 169, when we put it under square root, it will become 13. So the length of the side C is 13. So it's pretty simple as that. So now I will show you the next question. The next example. So we have another right angle triangle with the side 9 and 15 for the hypotenuse, and there's a unknown length of side, which indicated by the letter B. So we just repeat the steps like the above by using the formula a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. Replace it with the information given on the triangle. 9 squared plus b squared equal to 15 squared, which is the length of the hypotenuse. So when we calculated this equation, so the b squared we will get 144, and so we put it under square root, it will become 12. So as we all know, this unknown side of b is 12. Okay, so that's all for the example. So now let us proceed to the example of, let us proceed to the question. So there is another question. Yeah, it's the same. There's given a right angle triangle with side 7 and another side is 24. So the unknown side is the hypotenuse, which is indicated by the letter C. So as I calculated before, the answer is 25. So let us see the way to calculate this. So we still use the formula a squared plus b squared equal to c squared, and we just transfer the information given into the formula and So calculate it through and we will find the unknown side of the hypotenuse, which is the letter C, equal to 25. So I would like to show you the last question on how to solve this Pythagoras theorem. So here we have another right angle triangle with the side 11 and 16 and an unknown length of side here, which is indicated by the letter A. And as I calculated it before, the answer is this one. And so this is the way on how to solve this question. We still use the same formula. A squared equal to b squared equal to a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. And we transfer the information given and calculate it through, and we will get the answer here. A equal to square root of 135. As we can't solve the value of this, we just put it as the final answer. So that's all for you need to know on how to solve and the question on Pythagoras theorem. I'm finished with.
Alright, hi guys. I'm going to explain about quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral just means four sides, which is quad means four, and then lateral means sides. And a four-sided shape is a quadrilateral. Okay, let's look up on the properties of quadrilateral. Quadrilaterals have four sides, which is four edges, and then four vertices, which is four corners, and then the interior angles add up to 360 degrees. As you can see here, if you sum out all the interior angles, you will get a sum of 360 degrees. Let's look up on the types of quadrilateral. There are parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, square, trapezoid or trapezium, and kite. The rectangle. Okay, the rectangle is a four-sided shape where every angle is a right angle, and then the opposite sides are parallel and of equal length. Okay, let's look on the rhombus. The rhombus is also a four-sided shape which all sides have equal length, and also opposite sides are parallel and opposite angles are equal. But it doesn't have a right angles for each corners. For the square, okay, this is a equal sides and every angle is a right angle, which is almost the same as the rhombus but different, which is they have a right angle, and also opposite sides are also parallel. But the different from the rectangle is actually all sides are equal, but the rectangle, the only opposite sides are equal to each other. And let's look up on the parallelogram. Okay. Parallelogram has opposite side parallel and equal length, and also opposite side are equal, which is angle A are the same as this angle A, and then this angle B are the same as this angle B. If you can see the parallelogram, it's actually almost the same as the rectangle, but it doesn't have a right angle with every corner of it. Okay, trapezium. Trapezium has a pair of opposite sides parallel. It is called an isosceles trapezoid if the sides that aren't parallel are equal in length and both angles coming from a parallel side are equal as shown. As shown as this. You can see that a trapezoid has parallel side uh, with different angle from each side. I mean each corner. For the isosceles trapezoid, they have the base the base angle is the same, and the sides are parallel to each other, except for this one and this one. Alright, let's look at on the kite. Okay, this one is looks like a kite, which is on has two pair of sides, and each pair are made up of adjacent sides that are equal in length. The angles are equal where the pairs are meet, which is here. Then the diagonal meet at the right angle, and one of the diagonal bisect cuts equally in half the other. As you can see here, this is the right angle, and then the bisection cuts equally half to each other. I mean this side. Okay, for the irregular quadrilaterals, the only regular quadrilateral is a square, so all other quadrilaterals are irregular. Alright, this is a few family trees on how quadrilaterals, which is quadrilaterals made up kite and trapezium, from trapezium made up parallelogram and isosceles trapezoid. Isosceles trapezoid, uh, if you with parallelogram, you will get rectangle, and a rectangle with rhombus, you will get a square. Okay. Complex quadrilateral. Okay. Complex is actually a self-intersecting quadrilateral like this. There are two sides of it intersect with each other. Actually, a quadrilateral is a polygon. In fact, it's a four-sided polygon, just like the triangle, which is a three-sided, and a pentagon, which is a five-sided. Okay, let's look at on the questions. Okay, the first question: what is the name of this quadrilateral? As you can see here, there are equal sides for each side, but for the angles are not the right angles, so this is actually a rhombus. Okay, let's look at on the next question. Okay, what is the name of this quadrilateral? For the equal length, they are adjacent to each other, so this is actually a kite. Okay. On this question, these sides are parallel to each other, and then if you actually cut through here and here, you will get actually a what we call it as a triangle. For this section, this quadrilateral is actually we call as trapezium. Okay, I think that's it for me. Thank you.